Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. It is Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. It is 6:54 in the morning. I think this is the latest I've ever done my morning impressions, but the reason is I woke up later than normal, but okay, so you know how I get up at 12? Well, this time I got up at 11, and I think I fell asleep about 7. So got up about 11, tried to go back to sleep, couldn't go back to sleep. So just been, tossing and turning, trying to do other things, rinsed with, took a shower, maybe with hot water, maybe, relax my muscles and whatever. And anyway, we tried all kinds of things. And then around 3, finally drifted off back to sleep. And because I don't work today, because I took 2 personal days because of the move, I just went, I'm just going to sleep. So slept until maybe 6:15, woke up, had my breakfast, but I did not have my vitamins and my medication yet. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm also going to add creatine since I'm not planning to work out during this time, because that takes 3 hours that I need to get this done every day. So I don't think I have 3 hours to spare to go to my gym and go work out. So today is a lot of things that need to be done. Need to go to the leasing office and sign some papers to get out of this place. Need to coordinate the things that I need to do for the new place. But as far as the things that I can do, I'm going to reread the email, but I can't really do anything until things get sent to me. Like I said yesterday, the pet screening registration thing never came yet, so I can't register the fur babies. So I believe I can't get the house keys until everything is done. So I'm kind of on hold, even though the leasing person told me to come in today. Even though I said my move-in day is today, well, I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. So and I am filled with anxiety. My chest doesn't hurt. Now it's my stomach. So even though I had breakfast, I had to force myself to eat because I didn't want to eat because my stomach is sore. But I know I have to keep up my strength and energy, so I made myself eat the tortilla and egg whites and squash. That's my first meal. So so I know I had to eat, to keep up my strength. And during this time too, I don't want to get sick. But yeah, and I think the stress is getting to me because I weighed myself this morning and I gained a pound. And I did not eat anything extra. Like, serious, I'm not in any mood to eat anything extra, and I didn't eat anything extra. So I know it's due to stress. And so I was 200.2 pounds this morning. Yesterday I was 199.2 pounds. So I gained a pound, and it was due to stress because I know what I ate. And yeah. So I'm just gonna not think anything of it because I know what it's from. I don't know. I'm just gonna take whatever is in front of me and just get it done, right? And even though I have anxiety about all these things, I only can do one thing at a time and prioritize what is important and deal with that. I know everyone thinks their thing is a priority, but right now, due to the situation, it's like, well, you have to wait your turn. You have to wait your turn. That's all I can say. What else? So, I don't know, just waiting for things to fall into place. I'm very glad, very happy that we got a place to go. And now we're just getting everything in order and just gotta wait for things to fall into place. So, yeah, very thankful that things were able to move this quickly. But like I said, I'm not going to be fully calm until I get the keys in my hand. Yeah, so as soon as we get the other things that we need for the new place, like, the registering the pets, I already got the, that certificate of insurance. The guy already emailed me, so I was CC'd on that when he emailed the leasing person. So that is done. The welcome letter is just, initial and signature for people who are going to occupy the premises. So that will be done quickly. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to go ask housemate to do his part on that. That'll take, a minute or less. What else? Was still waiting on the pet screening thing, so can't do that. And then as soon as that is done, we have to go to the bank and get a cashier's check for the security deposit and the first month's rent. And then we can drive there and get this done, because the lease is signed by both of us already. This top is not flattering. That's why I don't use it. Even though it's a Nike top, it's not flattering. So I like the other one. Anyway, I went off on a tangent. Sorry. But yeah, so there's a lot to do, but running out of space to do it. So gotta try to make space so we can pull out more things and pack it. But right now, kind of in a holding pattern. And Miko's over here, keeping me company. And also trying to make sure nothing gets lost, especially the important stuff like medication, stuff you need every day. My important papers, making sure that is in a place that I have access to and it doesn't get lost. So yeah. Wow. Well, at least I know I don't have to worry about work because that is taken care of. And then next week too is fall break. So at least that part is in my mind. And can you believe work is my stabilizing force? Same location, same kind of work over 20 something years. I mean, my residents have changed, but my workplace has always been the stable thing. When I would think home would be the stable place and work would be the not so stable. But I guess it's good because the work provides the money for your housing. But you know what I mean. The work is like my anchor, I suppose. I always know that is where I'm located. But I wish both would be an anchor, but so yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm waiting for the big cry so I can release all these emotions, but it's not really coming. It comes in spurts, but I'm just waiting for it to come. Maybe probably later today it might come. But yeah. So I will fill you in later on evening reflections, and I hope you have a better day than I am, but at least I am thankful and grateful for what I have, and I have the means to do what I have to do now. Not in the best situation, but at least I have some means to do this move. I know there are many people in the world who do not have access to resources, or they have the means to do this type of move. But I'm glad I can pool my resources and have something to secure a new residence. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I shall see you later, bunnies. Bye. Hello, bunnies. It's Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. It is Thursday, October 2nd, 2025 at 4:12 p.m. I am here to give you my evening impressions. After a full day of packing and getting everything, all kinds of things signed and whatever, I'm here to report that we are still on the move. Yes, I'm a little bit less anxious because, as I told you before, we did find a place. We were supposed to move in today, but things didn't work out because there were, like I said earlier, there were these certain things that needed to be filled out prior to getting the keys, and it just didn't. I wasn't going to rush to get these things done and make mistake. Like, remember I told you in the email, it said a certain, put this as payable to. Well, it was the wrong community, and I thought so, but good thing I held back and didn't totally follow the thing that the guy sent me. So I confirmed with him, and he updated it, and I'm glad he corrected it, because I would have brought the whole email and did whatever, and then what if, how do you correct it if it's wrong, right? Because it's already a cashier's check. So we are planning to have our move-in day tomorrow. So we're gonna just do as much as we can and with what we have, and go pick up the keys. Right now we're still trying to figure out our schedule, because housemate has an appointment at 12:30, so we kind of got to go around that because he needs to do that. I don't have any outstanding appointments this week, but I do have one next week, Tuesday, but I'm just waiting to move. Right now we're at more of a standstill because we don't have room. Right now we just have containers out in the living room. It's a maze walking around. In my room, things are packed up. The dresser is still there with my clothes. My closet still has clothes, but it's easy. Just pull it and dump it in a thing and then hang it up in the other closet. So it's just like basic things. And then my desk area here is can be done, but then we need to go rent a truck. So those are happening because my SUV is not going to be able to take all this. So we need to rent a truck, especially for the beds and the big stuff. So yeah, so everything is going according to plan-ish, as much as it can. I am taking an attitude of gratitude about this whole thing. That's the only thing I can do. I'm trying to see this in a positive light, because that's the only thing I can do. I cannot change the past. I cannot change people's minds. I only can control my own actions. So I'm just trying to do the best that I can with what I have. And, with all these things coming together and resources and people that are helping us, whether monetarily or with, emotional support or just being there, it's been helpful. But I'm just so happy because, like I said earlier today, there's a lot of people in the world who may not have as much and have much more problems than what I'm experiencing now. Life-threatening kind of things, but I'm not gonna try to invalidate what I'm going through, but I'm trying to look at it through the big picture of it's okay. I will get through it. Nobody got hurt, and everyone's health is okay now. That's the big thing. Everyone's health is okay. We can stay together, and it's just moving to the new place. And as far as being nervous about going to the new place, I guess I just have to, go through it slowly and just believe that everything will be okay. So I just had my taro and yogurt, and I added blueberries. It was supposed to be for my last meal, but with the oatmeal, but it was added to my yogurt and taro. So I did not go to the gym. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to go to the gym until we're more settled. I'm shooting for maybe next week, Monday. Maybe, because it's going to be a lot of moving around. As soon as we get the keys, I really want to try to get as much stuff, like we had the container totes over there already, and like maybe the big stuff, move it there Saturday, and then just try to get everything to the other location. Did go to the resident services office and signed the papers to leave. Like I said, it's just I kept telling myself, it's just a paper. It's just a paper. It's not going to, physically hurt you right now. It's just a paper. Don't be so anxious. So I'm doing okay. Today was a lot of packing, but I also had to, do the paperwork stuff. Had to do the finances so I can keep track of where the money is going. Because prior to this, I was a little neglectful of the finances because, I was going to catch up, for a break. But this made me do it this morning. So I did it this morning, and it is what it is. So, because at a time like this, purchases can be made, and then you can overestimate what you did or underestimate or whatever, and then your thing is off, and then something doesn't go through because you don't have enough funds. And so I wanted to get that in line so I can make the best decisions. So right now I just gotta decompress because I've been going since 6:15 this morning, and didn't really have a good sleep for the past several weeks or whatever, my life, or really in the past several days. It is Thursday. I can't believe I got the word on Monday. I am so grateful that things kind of clicked together, that we got approved, and so all you can do, if you believe in whatever higher power you believe in. For me, I believe in God. So whatever higher power, please relate it to your higher power, or not a higher power, or whatever you believe in. But I'm just talking from my point of view. I just have to give it to God. Not that I divest myself of responsibility, but I guess I'm just trying to tell myself that I only can do what I can do, and the bigger stuff I need to just give it to some being or something, so I can function and not think of everything. I only can do what I can do. So I think that's what give it to God means. That there's just so much, there's just a big thing, a big problem, a big topic, a big whatever you want to call it, a big issue, and I can't handle all of it. I only can handle it in parts. So when we give it to God, or give it to your higher power, or whoever you believe in or don't believe in, it alleviates a little bit of the pressure of trying to do everything at once, right? So that's why I give it to God, and then just, you only can do what you can do, right? Miko's down here. I think he senses something is wrong, because usually he's on his bed, but right now he's really next to me. So I'm happy that the dogs are healthy. I'm happy that I'm healthy. I'm happy housemate is healthy. I'm happy that my family is healthy. But, I want to kind of go back to about a year ago, and I was a little better. I was a little bit more mobile from when I first started my school year, but I was very unhealthy. I couldn't work out as I used to. And to be able to, one of the things that I am grateful for is the ability to help move without running out of energy, without feeling extra tired, to having the ability to move freely. I mean, yeah, because in the past, when I was very overweight, I had to take it in chunks. I had to rest more. I couldn't carry as much. I couldn't move around as much. But in this particular situation, I'm glad that I was able to physically get better, and I can use that to cope with this certain situation. To move, to participate in the move as as I should be. So having these videos help, because it helps me talk things out and not hold everything in. And because I don't really want to write, because then I get too technical, and then it just kind of defeats the purpose of trying to get everything out. But I don't know. Today we went to Goodwill to drop off some things I wanted to donate, and on the way there, passed by our future residence, and I was like, oh wow, okay, it's different, and it's okay. I mean, it's not the worst, and it's not, but because you get used to a certain way of living, right? And then this was just so this certain situation was so thrust upon me, and I'm just trying to be positive, and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. So I will say goodbye, and I will update you tomorrow for my morning impressions. Maybe more things have developed. Maybe I will do a little bit more packing tonight, but my brain is fried. There's no more room to really do anything. We went through the kitchen drawers and pulled most everything out, and then there's just no room to put containers. So we just gotta wait a little bit and get the thing and start moving stuff so we have room. Yeah, so hopefully we can be out of here at the beginning of next week. That is the plan, because I don't want to pay 2 rents, because even though this is happening, they still expect us to pay. And I'm already going to be paying for the other place. And I am not rich. I am a teacher in America, which hardly pays anything. So I shall say goodbye, and I hope you had a wonderful day. And I am still sticking to my weight loss huaka'i. Yes, I have. I have not strayed from my nutrition plan. I have strayed from my strength training because I do not have time to go to the gym, because that is taking 3 hours out of my day to go, which I need to use for this move. So I hope my coach can be understanding, because I did message her and kind of told her what is happening. And I won't be doing a check-in this week because I am in the process of moving. So, yeah. Anything else? So, yeah, I have been sticking to the nutrition plan. I mean, in this certain situation too, not only have I got myself physically healthier than last year, I also can't believe I'm not emotionally eating, because it would be so easy right now to get peanut M&Ms, to get chocolate donut, to get all the foods that used to comfort me. But now I'm not even thinking about food. If I do think of food, it's I need to eat my next meal, the one that is I'm supposed to eat. I'm not thinking of screw it, this is a crisis, I need to eat something like a cake, go buy a cake at Safeway. Because in the past, it happens. But I'm happy that I am not turning to food as an emotional way to cope with this situation. So anyway, I will say goodbye now. And I hope all of you had a better day than I have, and that you do something 1% better than you did yesterday. And remember, if I can do hard things, you can do hard things. So let's do hard things together. Bye.